if that makes sense. They're going to go find the weak spots and help somebody fix them before somebody breaks in and takes all their stuff digitally. So does that kind of answer that?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Can I ask a question? How many of you all currently are in the IT profession? And how many of you all are looking to get into IT, become an IT professional?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We got
Half and half.
Did you all look, the ones that's looking to, did you all look around to your mentors?
It seems like this half over here wants to get into IT, and everybody over there is in IT, and that's what one of the most important things. And before I let y'all get up and go anywhere, one of the things I want you to do is to actually introduce yourself to somebody who you don't know in this room. If you're really nice, you'll take a selfie and tag yourself with IMIT, but it's up to you. But I want you to meet the people that are here, because when I said earlier that these are your future coworkers and bosses, they really are. Whether you're in the program that you come into with myself or Randy for my TT, you'll meet these people, you'll work with these people, you'll study with them. The people that are in IT, and some of you have already done this, I'll ask you to come to one of our classes and talk to our students about what jobs are out there or how we can get them more resources. So this is a community effort. It's not come to my class and I'm the one who will make you a superstar. We're going to make each other superstars, and we're all going to succeed. I lean on these two gentlemen on a regular basis. When I don't know how to do something, I call Greg. He YouTubes it for me, and then he explains to me how to do it. So having a human network is just as important as having your computer network up and running at all times. All right, so I appreciate it. I saw some hands over here, and I promise I haven't been ignoring you. Pop it up really quick if you have a question.
I'm going to save it.
You're going to save your question?
Yeah,
what if it's really good, though?
It's more specific.
That's fine, no problem. You have anything?
Yeah, I think it'll help all of us, but I just want to know, are there any testimonies of people who have been successful other than you guys?
Absolutely.
Of course, that took this class and now their life is, has went far.
Sure, let's take this out. Who here is recently A+ certified or Net+ certified, something newer? What certification did you get? Will you share that with me?
A+, it was years ago, but that's my first one.
Tell me about your 2 to 3 months prior to A+ until your 6 months after A+.
I guess prior to the years, I've always been in help desk. I was doing help desk at U of M. So just learning that experience means nothing without a certification. I just kind of went out my way to make sure that I went that route, because talking out and saying nothing is pretty much what it is. So pretty much the first 2 to 3 months before I even got the book, I just went straight to YouTube. Like I was telling the gentleman here, I call it YouTube University.
That's right.
Because you learn so much for free. So after studying that with the first semester, of course, and then gradually taking about the book a month before the test, just going through the studying aspect of just wanting it, not just doing it because somebody's forcing you because it's for a job, just having to want to do it and then being successful doing it.
Did your job recognize it, or did you pursue a different job that allowed you to take a step up career-wise or pay-wise?
Well, actually, the job I was working at was the reason why I went ahead and got my certification, because I was working part-time at Nike and I was doing freelance work on my own. Because a lot of people know I did work with computers, so something would happen, I'd fix it and get paid money on the side. So once I realized that's something I can make, more money, especially with being full-time in IT, that was like the catalyst for me to go ahead and, start with what I know, which was A+. And so once I ended up passing that, ironically, even though I've been Windows all my life, I didn't get a job at Apple. So it's just kind of weird how life happened, but I didn't get a chance to use it until after my career with Apple ended. But at the same time, just being around computers, having to want to do it, not just doing it because somebody's making you, it's going to make you want to, do it a lot more, be more successful with it. And then it's like tattoos. Once you get one certification, you're going to want to get another.
That's very true. It's a certification path. I can say there's definitely some students that have gone through my program who have gone through other programs that you can reach out to and ask them about their story. I'll give y'all a quick summary of mine. I was unemployed and living in not the prettiest part of Las Vegas. And I found this program where they were happy to take me in, and I was not excited to start. And it was an A+ program. And I was getting my A+, Net+, and Security+. There are 2 tests that you have to take to accomplish your A+. And by the time I had taken my first test and started studying for my second one, I had a job offer for $35,000. I was super happy, right? My crappy rent was paid, and the food got much better. By the time I had finished my A+ and started my Net Plus, I had a job offer for $54,000, and of course I took it. And I didn't love my job. It wasn't the part of IT that I was interested in, but it paid bills, so that was good. And I then went and got my Security Plus, and when I was done with all 3 of those, about 2 months later, I was asked to become an instructor, and that started at about 60 and went up well into the 6 figures. So it's not a normal path. Everybody has a different path, but I can tell you another part of this. I don't have an alumni that is certified that is not employed right now. So I have had quite a few local employers reach out to me, even in the past week, asking me for a list of graduates that are ready to take a paid internship or a full-time position, and I don't have any. FedEx offered 2 of my students positions. They turned them down because they had better positions to go take. So there is so much opportunity here, and the workforce, we don't have a talent pool of certified technicians, and we're just waiting. We're waiting for y'all to get certified.
And experience.
And experience,
What
absolutely.
he said was he had the experience first, and then he went and got his, right? Because when I came into IT, they required, they wanted you to have certifications, but when they quickly found out they were paying people $50,000 right off the bat, they got their certifications, but they didn't have enough experience, right? So my advice to you is to number one, for the new ones that want to get into it, make sure that you're passionate about it. Number 2, find a model, right? Find a mentor. I had to find me a mentor that I can bounce stuff off of, right? So now, me and Greg, we can walk in. We don't have to touch your equipment. We can walk in your whole environment and look at it and tell you, oh, you got problems. Yeah. I can tell you right now that you got security problems, you got slowness problems, you got all types of problems just by walking through your facility without even touching a thing, right? So, yeah. Get your certification while you're going through the process. Get as much hands-on experience as you can, because that's going to be the determining factor, right? Because when you go in, you might be able to speak to a thing, but if you ain't never put your hands on it,
Right.
Yeah, and that's why we have, somebody asked me about how our program kind of works. That's why we have those days, for you to come put your hands on that.
Yeah.
Because every student of mine goes into an interview, they'll ask them, have you ever? And the answer needs to be yes.
yes.
Right.
Not no, but please pay me to figure it out. No. I want you to have already done that, already asked questions about it. Come break our equipment. That's what this is here for. This is practice. So when they ask you to image a computer, you don't have to go to YouTube and figure out what image it means. Does that make sense? If you have to switch the RAM and you're looking at the computer like, oh, there's a lot of stuff in here, you're going to come out of this program knowing what that stuff is. I actually have a quick question for you. You said once you get one, you get a few more. How many certs do you have now?
Well, that's just my first one. I'm working on my Security Plus now.
Okay. So you went from A+ Security Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a good path. So A+, Net Plus, Security Plus is the normal base, and then you kind of branch out from there. I started with those 3, and I now have 28 certifications, and I'll have probably 2 more by the end of this year. You gotta get it. And I mean, you do. I got 3, and I was like, well, this is awesome. And they keep paying me more money. Let me go get one more. Let me go get another one. And then I got an employer, and they said, well, we really want you to get these 2. So they sponsored me getting those 2. And at any opportunity I get to go grab these things, and grab them. And every time you make that accomplishment, you're going to see a difference in the doors that open for you. Every time. Awesome. Any other questions? All right, so 2 things. 1, lots more food, so grab some. And please introduce yourself to somebody here. It is super important. I'm going to be there in the back corner if you guys have questions about certification courses. Randy's going to be over there with all the cool robotics.